Welcome back, all of you lovely people out there in chat. I hope you're having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, depending on whatever time zone you are. Before I jump into the next one, I will read out a real quick donation by Danger Diamonds with $1 reading. Can we make Roman say Knuckles is best boy? Okay, Knuckles is the best boy. I'll say it for you, Danger D. But alas, talking about Knuckles, we are now in for a treat. An incredible race between Flying Fox and Cowboy Knuckles. Both playing as Knuckles, one of them playing as Knuckles and Tails. And the rest of this amazing run will be done with an incredible commentary by the legendary, the handsome, the person I love with all of my heart, Jimmy Diamonds. Take it away.
Thank you ever so much, Roman. Hello once again, the only marathon celebrating the only kid, raising money for the Trevor Project. Of course, we are here today. CBK, Flying Fox. It's going to be a cracking one. CBK, how are you feeling?
Good, a little bit nervous, but yeah, good, happy to show off Knuckles and really honored to be here, so yeah.
Amazing stuff. Flying Fox, you of course are more used to running Tails in this game. How are you feeling picking up Knuckles for this race?
Okay, I guess. I haven't been playing this category for very long, but I wanted to do it for kids, so...
Exactly, that's exactly a great reason to do so. And of course, this does mean, because we are trying to raise money for the Trevor Project, get your donations in, celebrate the amazing life of the one, the forever, the only kid. Are you girls ready to blow this place apart?
Ready?
I guess.
Oh, come on, are you ready?
We're ready!
Yes!
Yeah, let's do this!
Alright.
Everyone is ready to roll. It seems like we're going to need to do a countdown. So should we go from 5? Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Let's go. Now we have Flying Fox on the left, we have CBK on the right, Knuckles here in Sonic 1 Forever. Sonic 1 Forever was released a little bit earlier last year based off the decompilations of the mobile port of Sonic 1 that came out, I believe it was in 2013. That's nearly 10 years ago. Yeah, hate me all you want, I don't care. And essentially, we did see the worst possible Sonic 1 game a couple of days ago. Yesterday, by Alec K with Sonic 1 Anniversary. We are, of course, seeing probably the best version here in Sonic 1 Forever. It takes all the best things that have happened in the Sonic series and implements them into one lovely big package and just kind of puts it into Sonic 1, and you can also get a version for Sonic 2 as well called Sonic 2 Absolute. We've already gone through Green Hill 1, that doesn't matter. You're going to see both CBK and Flying Fox glide as far as they can to the right hand side of the stage, using Knuckles' incredible gliding ability to just cheese it towards the end. Let's see how they get it. Sliding off. Whoa! Flying Fox getting a 13 square, and we've got CBK getting 13.08. We got a lovely bit of syncing on the screen a few seconds ago. That was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So the main thing that you're going to find different between a Sonic run of Sonic 1 Forever and a Knuckles run of Sonic 1 Forever is going to be Knuckles' moveset. So not only does Knuckles have the glide ability, he also has the climb ability. You could do super bounces using the glide ability just as you hit a monitor. But you can also use the glide ability to stop on a dime. That's right. So when you are moving at a ridiculously fast rate as Knuckles, if you do a glide, you basically get to stop exactly still. And that is going to allow you to do spin dashes at any moment, really. You're going to see Flying Fox using Tails and the invincibility shield that they picked up to just sit inside Robotnik's hitbox. CBK using the classic method of jumping into him, knocking him for 6. Rolling on, hitting the top of the capsule, doing very well so far. Very, very well so far. This is really close. Flying Fox with the ever so slight edge of the lead. It may not be much. It may be a couple of frames, couple of seconds, not a huge amount indeed. But it's still looking very, very good. Moving on to the single best stage in any Sonic game, Marble Zone. That is facetious. That is not true. I'm really, really sorry. Knuckles has a bit of fun in this stage just by using the jumping and the gliding to try and avoid a lot of these really awkward obstacles that does normally get Sonic in a bit of a twist. Oh, you've also seen on Flying Fox's side that Flying Fox has picked up a fire shield. Yes, Sonic 1 Forever does include the elemental shields from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Again, one of the lovely amendments that the Sonic 1 2013 decompilation. Sonic 1 2013. Get your words in, Jimmy D. Good gracious. Did introduce into Sonic 1. but the Knuckles being followed by Tails is certainly something exclusive to this version. You notice that both the runners are going to be going over the fire using the fire shield. Weirdly enough, if you are having the fire shield and you're standing in lava, you don't get hurt. I know, it's great. Using Knuckles' climbing ability to get a little bit higher, getting to the end of the stage, hopefully not getting squished by these, wow, by the weight spirit. CBK nearly getting squishied, but you see Flying Fox taking to the end of Marble 1. Building that lead ever so slightly. It's still really close so far. It's still really, really close so far. Fantastic stuff. Just fantastic stuff from both these incredible girls. Beautiful spin dash there from Flying Fox, rolling over the hill, jumping over the obstacle. Really, really good sign there. CBK doing very, very similar. Beautiful stuff. Landing on the button to push the pillar down. Spin dashes, landing in the lava, taking a damage boost to get past the lava waterfall. Lava fall, it's not water, whatever. And Flying Fox gliding over the top, can spin dash through the caterpillars. They can be a pain in the bum. Anyone who's played Sonic 1 in its OG form will know that those guys can be a bit of a pain in the neck. Using Knuckles and his climb and his jump ability to get a little bit further than Sonic can on his normal thing. Yeah, using the climb ability to save yourself from any potential falls where the jumps aren't quite making it. Knuckles does have a much lower jump height than Sonic, so there are certain jumps. Great recovery there from CBK. Good gracious. There are certain jumps that Knuckles just cannot do that Sonic can make with no issues whatsoever. So you have to be really careful, know where those jumps can be and know where they can't be, just to make sure that you can carry on. Good jump there from CBK, using the ceiling to continue with a little bit of speed. And again, the climbing ability of Knuckles is really imperative in these speed runs, just to make sure that you can get through some of these really high sections. But yeah, so again, barely anything in between it stage-wise. Still very, very close. Still very, very close. Marble Zone Act 3. This is where we're going to see a bit of a big change from the Sonic 1 route. Because Knuckles, he does not chuckle. He climbs to the top. He spin dashes. And he goes a completely different route. I don't believe this is in the original version of Sonic, but you just seen Flying Fox to the very top of the stage, going through the invisible hitbox at the very, very top, just using a gentle feather on the glide from Knuckles to climb and get over and through the ceiling, saving themselves a huge amount of time here. CBK's just got to be careful here with the fire that's not enjoying her presence on that platform. Riding over, get to the boss, which is Flying Fox has already taken out. Just got to be really careful with these jumps. Flying Fox building up her lead here, but CBK certainly holding her own. Got to be very careful with some of these jumps. Against Knuckles' lower jump height does make, when Robotnik goes to the apex of his swooping speed, whatever, deal with it. A little bit harder to hit. And of course, one of the best stages in any Sonic game, Spring Yard Zone, with music by Bobby Brown, because every little step you take, you will be there. To get these speed shoes. A little bit of a bounce there. Going to bounce off a spring. All above the stage. Jumping off the platforms at the top of the stage. That's available to do in the original version of the game, but they've kept it in this remade version, which is really, really good. Just a nice little strategy. Get nice and fast. Good fall there by Flying Fox. 29 seconds through to the end of Spring Yard 1. CBK needing to take a little bit of a backup with the different glides. The longer Knuckle glides for, the higher the momentum that he builds. Just got to be really careful here. Make sure she's got some rings, because if you get hit without any rings, then I'm afraid you do get sent to your doom. Whoa, it was very close from CBK. And CBK's taking it down off the chain. Flying Fox going to glide. She's going to wait for some rings on the right-hand side to appear. And then she's going to drop, and then she's going to spin dash to the end of the stage, hopefully getting some of these jumps up. And yeah, some of the jumps are going really, really well. Not getting chased too much by Rennie and Norton. That's certainly falling there. That's fine. Fall down. Getting that last jump at the end. Square 30 seconds. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff from Flying Fox and CBK trying to build this back up. Flying Fox, as we know, really consistent Tails runner, super consistent Tails runner. There's one thing that can be said about Flying Fox, it's just her incredible ability at being really consistent in these games. Will Flying Fox join the Hud of Shame? She's not joined the Hud of Shame this time. If you go too fast, you can collect that ring box, but the game doesn't recognize that you've got enough rings, you can hit those spike balls, and you will take a death and lose a life. Got to be very careful when climbing up there because those crabs are in a really awkward position. Going to hit the button, go to the right, spin dash off this little slope that's just here, climb on the wall and dash across. CBK having a bit of a trouble with the weird crabby things, but doing a pretty good job there, bouncing up there. Going to jump and spin dash through, going to do a similar strat by gliding to the right. Flying Fox jumping over that bumper, missing, able to get the invincibility to allow her to damage move through a lot of these sections. Flying Fox going, sorry, CBK going the lower route. I'm getting so confused, everyone. Getting a big jump here, gliding over the spring, a couple of seconds slower than what Flying Fox was able to do. So Flying Fox with the invincibility shield, dashing, springing and bouncing. That's not a death pit. This bit, however, is a death pit, so she has to be really careful here. Jump off the top of the platforms, land in the bosses. This is one of the sections why they are playing in the 4:3 ratio. This game can be played in 60:9 in glorious color widescreen. However, that does mean that Robotnik moves a little bit faster to make up for the additional amount of space that he has to make up. So, if you have the screen in 4:3, Robotnik moves a little bit slower and it's a bit more manageable. And it means that you can hit him more times before he gets to the side of the screen and turns around. Jump up there from CBK, getting the spin dash off the slope, gliding into the wall. A bit of an issue there. Getting back up to the platform, though. Really good recovery. Getting trolled a little bit by the bumper. Now Flying Fox onto one of the best stages in any Sonic game. It's Labyrinth Zone. That is not me being facetious. I love Labyrinth Zone. The music is great. Whoa, whoa, you got the best of my love, but you got the best of the music. What a cracking tune this is. Gonna spin dash, glide over to the really difficult pit in the original Sonic game. But no issues here whatsoever for Knuckles. Oh, and look, climbing over the top of the stage. That's not fair. That's cheating. That's not cheating. That's a well-established clip in this game. 29 seconds to the end of Labyrinth 1, doing really well here. Robotnik moving ever so slowly to the left, so Knuckles on CBK's side can jump up and hit him, avoiding that Spike of Doom. Spin dashes, getting lots of hits there. Beautifully done from CBK. Lovely little strat. Flying Fox on Labyrinth 2, sliding on the water slide like they're in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's a reference from 1988. Oh my word, I am very old. Jumping over the Orbinaut. You got to be careful with the Orbinaut because that Orbinaut spike balls stay loaded. So if you hit the spring badly here, you can get bodied by the Orbinaut. Oh, as Huds is very aware of jumping up, hitting that button. You're going to see CBK go through the first part of Labyrinth, whilst Flying Fox is certainly building up this lead. Really clean movement from Flying Fox through almost every part of this stage. Just showing how much knowledge is needed throughout all the different categories that you can play in Sonic 1 and Sonic 1 Forever. Knowing them, it doesn't matter which character you're playing as, you're going to have a lot of skills built up from it. And CBK's cheating! She's cheating across the ceiling! Lots of perfectly timed spin dashes, crossing through the top, hitting the signpost from way above it, so not really hitting it at all. Flying Fox at the end of Labyrinth 2, on to Labyrinth 3. This section's scary. This section's wonderfully scary. Especially with the boss. That lower jump height of Knuckles can be a real pain in the bottom. It really, really can. But we'll see how this goes. Let's see how CBK can deal with the Orbinaut on the left-hand side. Jumping over the spike ball. Got to be really careful here. Like I said, those spike balls stay loaded in the game. So if you accidentally get hit by those, it's a bit of a pain in the bottom, but they are taking rings, of course, for a little bit of protection. No issues there. CBK having to take a couple of extra jumps.
Mind if I bump in with a really quick donation?
Oh yeah, to help yourself. This has been a great race so far.
We have a $20 donation by Nikki B reading, "Let's go CBK!"
Let us go CBK. Let us go Flying Fox. Flying Fox making the most of the bubble shield here in Labyrinth 3. Again, Sonic 1 Forever does allow the use of the elemental shields that are found inside Sonic 3, using the bubble shield so that there's no risk of drowning, setting up that music that gives everyone who's over the age of 30 heart palpitations, but using the jump ability to get up this awful climb. This climb is really scary for pretty much anyone who's ever played a Sonic the Hedgehog game, but doing a really good job. Got to be really careful here. You bounce off Robotnik's bum, and he's going to knock you a little bit further back down. You've got to make sure that you don't get hit by the spikes or the guy throwing fireballs at your face, because that's really good advice for life. Yeah, please avoid spikes. Please avoid people throwing fireballs at your face, because we don't like those. We don't like those at all. Very clean climb there from Flying Fox, maintaining the bubble shield all the way through with no rings. CBK has to be really careful here, not getting hit by that spike ball. Doing a great job here, jumping over these spikes, using the glide to gain a little bit more momentum in the water. And the spin dash also gives a little bit more momentum too. Now Flying Fox is shining brightly in Starlight Zone. Full spin dash to catch up, trying to avoid those bombs who can be a real pain in the bob-omb. No accidental chance of glitching through like you can in the original game with those loops, because those loops just barely ever work in the original game, but they have been fixed for this remade version. Great spin dashes there, using the damage boost to go through, having a lot of fun time, jumping over the fans. 23 seconds towards the end of Starlight 1. Amazing stuff from Flying Fox, just amazing. CBK with no rings, no bubble shields, all heart. That's what she has. She has a heart on her side. Come on, chat. Let's win on CBK. Getting up these stairs. Avoiding these burrow bots or whatever they're called, because they're not quite the Drillbers, because that's a Pokemon. Yeah, definitely going to go and get the lightning shield, but she has to be really careful. If she hits the water, she loses the lightning shield. Again, you have to be really careful of the spikes. Ah, it's commentator's curse again. Got to be careful of the spikes and the fireballs. Flying Fox has gone through Starlight 2 before you've even realized. Great jumps here from CBK, using the climb, using the glide to the best of ability. Just taking a few moments out there to definitely avoid the spike. Big dash, lovely jump there. That lead being really built up here from Flying Fox. Using Tails to pick up Knuckles. The great orange hindrance, not proving a hindrance this case. Tossing Knuckles down like a caver in a caber tossing contest. Any Scottish person there might get that reference. But rolling around at the speed of sound, that's a Sonic song. I shouldn't use that for Knuckles. That feels like a betrayal, but it's okay. Ducking under the Orbinauts. Good jump up there from Flying Fox. Going under those bombs. No Orbinaut there to troll you, but here comes an awkward boss. Everyone hates this boss in almost every version of Sonic 1, just because it can really troll you and it's really precise from time to time. Even more difficult with Knuckles' lower jump height. Can't cheat a little bit by staying on a higher section and doing a lovely big jump. If you are playing as Sonic, bad hits take there from Flying Fox, but did a pretty good way of backing it up and getting those rings. If you're playing as Sonic, you can use your Insta Shield, that ability that you get from Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and basically kill this boss really, really quickly. Very, very good. There is a Metal Knuckles, wow, a Metal Sonic mod for this game. There's a couple of Metal Sonic mods actually, and they will generally allow you to do a much bigger vertical jump, which means that you can take those bosses down really, really quickly. Yeah, great stuff there from CBK, getting to the end of Act 2. So basically one whole axe difference now as Flying Fox moves on to Scrap Brain Zone 1. Climbing up to the top here, getting through that lightning shield. Oh, the slide there, easily recoverable. Not optimal, but easily recoverable. Jumping over the bombs. The bombs, of course, are a pain in the bum. Big spin dash there. Lovely little glide through. And a spin dash through the Caterpillar. Good jump there. Very similar to what we saw Alec K do yesterday on Sonic 1 GBA. Good jumps over the collapsing platforms that will lead you to your doom. Great jumps and spin dashes there from Flying Fox as CBK gets onto the boss of Starlight Zone. Knuckles has passed Act 1, doing a great job here. Doing a great job. Both these runners doing a fantastic job. Lovely big bounce there. Accidentally getting hit by the spike ball. Make sure you get your rings, CBK. Get those rings! Lovely jump there from Flying Fox to to roll off the wheel, because you can't really bounce off wheels. You have to roll off wheels. Avoiding the spike ball that gave Alec a bit of trouble yesterday. Again, just damage boosting through the other spike balls just to make sure there's no further issues. Make sure you're picking up as many rings as can. Not getting squished there. We don't want to get squished, because being squished is a bad thing. Great use of the momentum on Flying Fox's side. Spin dash bouncing against the ceiling. Just dodging that spike ball there. Carrying on to the right. Accidentally getting hit by the Caterpillar instead of bouncing off it, but using damage boost to go under the spikes. 47 seconds to the end of Scrap Brain 2. We are now about to enter Labyrinth 4. Even though it does say Scrap Brain 3, it's technically Labyrinth 4. It looks a lot more like Labyrinth than it does any other stage. And as everyone knows, Labyrinth 4 is a really complex, windy, twisty, turny maze of a level. That's going to take us so long to complete. It's going to be such a pain in the neck. Such a huge pain in the neck. Oh, wait, hold on. He's trying to climb up the start. What's going on here? Oh, she's restarted. Oh. Maybe she was wanting to have to take that really long, complex maze of level. And she's going to go. Oh, it's 2 seconds done. She's done. Okay. Yeah, she's just completed Labyrinth 4 in 2 seconds. Final zone on Flying Fox's side. Unlike the original version of Sonic 1, nearly getting squished in. Good gracious. There is no pattern. It's just all RNG. So where Robotnik appears, it's completely random. You just have to guess. Make sure that your reactions are good enough that you don't get squished. Because again, as I've said many, many times now and in the past, being squished is bad for your health. It really is. Get some really good hits on Robotnik though. Really good job. You can spin dash into Robotnik if you are in the right position. But you want to jump against them to make sure that you're definitely getting a hit, because those spin dashes can sometimes end. And of course, there is a face in the background of Flying Fox's screen. Say hello to Jurgen, chat. Give Jurgen a big wave. Jurgen is a handsome boy, staring at you like the Hypno-Toad. Flying Fox doing a really good job with this boss. Just has to be really careful to make sure there's no accidental squishes. Accidental squishes can change the face. Yeah, there's a face in the background. I said that again. Can change the face of this game. But Flying Fox takes the last hit. Spin dashes to the right. Not doing a hunt. Flying off to his doom. She dashes to the end. The time goes when the screen goes to white, black. Time on Flying Fox's side, taking the victory. Beautifully done. Fantastic work from Flying Fox. Absolutely fantastic work. However, CBK getting the first try of the skip to the end to get to the start of Final Zone. Bring it home, CBK. Bring it home. Let's get your love in the chat for CBK. Congratulations to Flying Fox. CBK, come on, mate. You can do it. You can do it. What a great race that has been so far. What a great race. Genuinely amazing. Genuinely fantastic stuff to watch. Lovely jump there from CBK, rolling off the top of the crushing pillar to get that hit in before Robotnik disappears. Really good. Really pretty work. Very, very good stuff. But yeah, just amazing work. Coming from a non-main Knuckles runner, that's such an incredible job by Flying Fox to get that victory. And just showing her absolute consistency with this game in all versions of Sonic the Hedgehog. Just amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. As I said a bit earlier, Flying Fox is very well known for how consistent she is at playing these games. It's not just that she gets lucky. I mean, sometimes you can get lucky with these games with a little bit of RNG that might just be kind of screaming out. However, just the level of consistency that she shows in playing those games. CBK getting that final hit. Yeah, Flying Fox really, really deserves a victory here. CBK getting that last hit on Robotnik. Time for her will be when the screen goes black. Time for CBK. Wow, what a stunning race that has been. What an absolute stunning race between the both of them. Amazing stuff.
Absolutely. GG's to both of the runners. That was a really interesting race to watch.
GNU, the only kid.
Absolutely. GNU, the only kid. Much love.
Wow. That was really something. That was a great race to watch. Absolutely great race. I believe that the two girls are still currently silenced whilst concentrating for their races. We may be able to get them back for a few words and a few shout-outs at the end of this if we have the time.
I have just gotten a really, really interesting announcement.
Amazing.
The run right now of Flying Fox actually is, hold your seats everyone, a new world record.
Woo! Bring the come on! World record! Live at the Only Marathon! You love to see it! You love to see it!
That was an incredible race. GG's to both of the runners. FF, Congratulations on your world record in this category. That was really awesome. The world record on a marathon is really awesome. I'm happy. I'm happy to have witnessed this live.
It is indeed.
GG so
GG's.
far. Amazing.
Absolute GG's.
Much love to both of you. Have you any final words, shoutouts, things you would like to speak off of your heart, my dear?
Just to add quickly, we did have an incentive. It get met with boss rush. Counts.
The boss rush incentive has been met.
Amazing. Does that mean we have more CBK versus Flying Fox in Sonic 1 Forever? Does that mean that we have a little bit more time for a little bit more hype?
The hype is definitely
think that
there,
chat wants to see
especially
that?
with you around.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the chat would probably like to see that. Yeah, I think they might enjoy that. What do you think, girls? Do you think that'll be something enjoyable for them?
Definitely be hilarious on my watch me try and do.
What are you talking about, CBK? That was a fantastic race. Great thing to watch. Really,
go
really
for it
good.
then. We do that and then do shoutouts after.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
yeah.
set up for the boss rush and then we'll do it afterwards, I'd say.
Okay.
There'll be more exciting, more funsies to be had, and I will return into the cave of hosts and leave the hype to Jimmy Diamonds.
Thank you, Roman. What a handover. Let's give it up in the chat for Roman. What a delightful voice. That voice is as smooth as the smoothest butter that you can get from any dairy. So what we're going to see in a few moments' time, we are going to see CBK, we are going to see Flying Fox take on the boss rush. Exactly as it sounds. It's going to be all the bosses, one after another, being absolutely brutalized by Knuckles, not chuckling, but having a great time.